All over this country are in the city of Minneapolis trying to dismantle a $28 billion problem. What's that? They say it's the foster care system as we use it today. And many of them work on this tirelessly. They say it's broken beyond repair. But guess what? These people aren't in town to fix it. They're in town to do something even bigger.
You need to know, there are hundreds of thousands of reasons each one of these people is here, working frantically for no money to find the answer.
There are about 650,000 children every year in foster care, and the outcomes for youth who age out of foster care are really horrific.
Only 56% of them will graduate from high school as a teenager. Only 5% will get a college degree. 74% of the boys who age out will land in a jail cell as an adult. 42% of the girls will do the same. And in case you're wondering, the system isn't getting shut down by the government for any of that, for a pretty simple reason.
The system was set up to keep kids physically safe, to remove them after abuse and neglect had happened, to keep them physically safe, and that's what it does.
The model was to keep kids safe, and that's a fine model, but it's 40 years old. There needs to be more.
What we know is that kids really need a stable base. We know as human beings, we all need to be claimed by another human who says, no matter what, I've got you.
Here's her point. The kids are taken out of mom and dad's hands for safety in some cases. That's fine, but that's step one. It's got to keep going.
What we've found is that even for these kids who other people say have nobody, that in fact they do have somebody, that we're humans and we're born into families. We're not hatched in a field, and all of us have 100 to 300 living relatives. It might be your second cousin once removed, or it might be Grandma Sue who lived next door to you, who isn't really your grandma but acted like a grandma. We just need to broaden our minds and our definition about what family is.
Right now, our system is overwhelmed with kids, and it's completely understaffed. Caseworkers don't have time to find that family, that neighbor, that long-lost friend of a friend to take care of the child, so the child goes into a cycle. That fuels the results of those statistics I talked about earlier. Which brings us back to these 100 people downtown.
And what do you think these people are going to do?
So what we're not trying to do here is fix the broken child welfare system. What we're trying to do instead is to say, we know what kids need to thrive. How do we build that?
They're trying to build this thing from scratch, not fix anything. With all of their experience as change makers in child welfare, some in nonprofits, some teachers in classrooms, some of them are pediatricians. In 72 hours, they hope to create one or two brand new systems for us to try. You can laugh if you want, but this is actually how innovation happens. These folks aren't complaining about what's not working anymore. They're working to change it.
What's the option? It's like, it's too big, it's too messy, we can't do it. And so what? And so then we just spend the rest of our careers, the rest of our lives participating in doing the way it's always been done and making it worse. Like, it's just not happening. Like, I have to do it differently or do something else, because I can't continue the way it is.
I loved the way they thought.
Yeah.
We talked about, she brought up cell phones as a great example. Everybody had a landline, right? We did growing up, our parents did. You had a phone in your house, it worked just fine. And somebody was thinking about a different kind of phone, about a piece of technology that would bring us all the information we ever could possibly want on and be a phone at the same time. If you would have told us about that thing while we were on our landline, we said, you're nuts.
Yes.
But somebody thought further. Somebody didn't take the existing model and say, let's fix it. They created something entirely different.
Well, hopefully
That's the
they
idea.
can do that, because this is a group of people that really could use some help.
Yeah.
They're the group of teenagers that fall through the cracks all
Yep.
the time.
All the
so
time.
let's hope that they're onto something. 72 hours is a short amount of time, but sometimes when you're under a deadline, that's when the big things happen. So.
Oh, they were crunching. It was kind of incredible to watch. So we wish you all the best of luck tonight. You're doing great work out there, so we all really appreciate it.
Yeah. Coming up next, Giants receiver Odell Beckham. He's doing